Hello there folks, and welcome back to Space Engineers. Today we're going to be doing a lot of work, and I mean a lot of work. So I'm actually on pretty late at night, hoping none of my friends will bother me, because we have a lot of work that needs to get done. In fact, let me just see if anybody is online. I kind of doubt it. Well, there's somebody's online, but right now I don't think they're going to be bothering us. I haven't seen that person yet, so he's probably God knows where. Anyhow, the main thing that we're going to be doing is we are going to be building a new base. We need to build a new base because this is not a sustainable place to keep our operations, as it seems to be shifting, moving, sinking, and what have you. And we know where there is a lot of material, which would be down in that plains area. There's everything from gold to uranium. And the bases that are there seem to have been abandoned a while back. So, I think we are going to be pretty safe to build our base over there. So actually what I am going to do right now is I'm going to grab some materials. And we're going to, if we can, place as many materials as we can inside of this ship. And we'll carry the rest of the materials that we need on our person. And we might have to fly a couple times back and forth to get everything that we need. But the main thing that we are going to need to get our base up and running is a refinery, an assembler, and I believe a nuclear reactor. We should be able to build a nuclear reactor at this point in time. Alright, so let us grab some materials. We'll throw what we can inside of our ship. The motors and computers and other smaller things will fit inside of... They will fit inside of these small... Oops, we're not all full. They will fit inside of these small cargo containers on that ship, so we should be fine when it comes to that. I believe the rest of this stuff is in this cargo container that is not hooked up. Yes, yes it is. So let's grab all the things that we can throw in there. And we're still refining the uranium that we have. Unfortunately, it didn't give us as much as I would have liked, but it still gave us something. And something is better than nothing. Alright, and we're going to keep that stuff there. Yeah, that's where the rest of the material is. They're in the connector. Yep. Yoink, yoink, yoink. I don't know if I don't think construction components will fit. And there go the turrets shooting at the sabroids as they do. Alright, let's grab all of that. We will need them. Alright, let's head back up. And the base design is going to be... I'm actually going to kind of steal from that person's base design that had kind of near where the crash ship was. You know, that kind of really small base. We're going to put it on pillars because of the sabroids. We're not going to have the base directly touching the ground. Well, other than the supports. We're going to have supports, but that's about it. We're going to have lots and lots of protection. At least that's the idea. Okay, that's all full. Let me grab that stone, get that out of there. Oh, I guess I cannot fit displays in there, but I can probably fit computers. And can I fit that? Yes, I can. Can I fit hydrogen bottles? No, those are too big as well. Okay, well, that's about as much as I can fit inside of there. I should be able to fit some stuff in the ejectors. The ejectors can fit larger components if I'm not mistaken. So, let's throw that in there. I think that's good. Let's throw in some construction components because we're going to need those. Some metal grid, and we're also going to need reactor components and other stuff like that. Alright, can I throw this stuff in here? Yes, we can throw stuff in the ejectors, so let's do that. We don't need 109 displays. In fact, 9 displays will probably be more than enough for getting our base started. And I would like to have an underground portion to our base as well. Well, we are going to have an underground portion to our base, just because we need it for the mining area alone. So we're definitely going to have that. Let's grab some of those. Alright, looking good. Okay, well, that's not fitting. What about you? Can't fit any of those. I can fit stuff in the cockpit, can't I? Nope. Those are... Oh, only oxygen bottles and stuff like that. That's right. Alright, let's get stuff in the other ejector. I'm going to have to walk around to the other ejector because the conveyor tubes will not convey such large components. That's good. That's all I'm going to be able to fit. Okay. We have too many construction components on us. We don't need that many. In fact, let me just do a little bit of math and figure out exactly what we need. Alright, well, I figured out how much we need. We need 1,630 steel plates. So let's see how many we have. I know we don't have nearly enough. Nope. Okay. In fact, we don't have any. For motors, we need 30 motors. We need 28 large steel tubes. We need 125 construction components. So we have far too many of those. We need 4 displays, 4 metal grids, and 100 reactor components. All right. So as far as large steel tubes go, we need some more. Actually, we need 2 more, I believe. Yep, just 2 more large steel tubes because we have some on us. As well, we have enough motors. We have enough computers. In fact, we have too many. We have too many large steel grids. We only need 4 of those, so I'm going to grab some of those. Let's take 25 of them, because, whoop, not 254, just 25. There we go. And we needed, what was that? 125 construction components, so let's move 125 construction components in here. Oops, 125. I might actually want to bring 130 because I might want to put some lights down. And by the way, this is for building a couple of steel blocks for the pillars. The reactor, the refinery, and the assembler. So that's what we're building currently. Let's throw that in there. Okay, so we need plenty of steel plate. Well, let's get rid of all these construction components because we have enough of those. Let's grab the rest of those. So we're going to need more reactor components. So let's go to production. I believe assembler 5 has everything that we need. Oh, we don't have any silver. That's an issue. That is an issue. Okay, well, maybe we're gonna have to change up our plans a wee bit unless I can find some silver. I might have to break some stuff down to get silver. In fact, I know what I need to do. Well, actually, no, that won't give us... What will give us silver? Breaking down those. There's not much that will give us silver. Could break down medical components, but we only have 1 medical room, so that's not going to happen. Gravity detector components. I believe we have some of those. So let's go into our inventory, hide the empties. Yeah, there we go. Gravity generator components. Where is our assembler? Assembler 7. So control, we'll just go back to production. Assembler number 7. That's disassembling. 2 more. There we go. We should have enough to make a couple. No, not even 1. That's an issue. Well, I guess we're going to... Maybe we can find some silver, but we might have to use batteries in the meantime and some solar panels. But anyhow, continuing on, we need many, many steel plates. So let's get that going. The ejector is not quite full. Now it is. The other ejector is full, so I think we're going to be good for now. Let's start flying around, finding a place to put our base. Oh, so that's why. Whenever I lock and disengage my landing gear, it seems as though we are rocking the entire ship. Yeah. Well, let's unlock and fly away. That's very strange. Anyhow, let's find a place to put this base. In fact, once we find that place, I think it'll be safe and it'll be a good time for a montage. I'm thinking about putting our base in between the iron over here, the materials here, and the materials there. I think it'd be a good place to put it. In fact, looking at it, there's some darker areas over there that we have not searched for materials yet. Maybe a wee bit further over. What is that down there? What is? Oh yeah, that's that's what I used to get into my ship after I neglected to bring enough hydrogen. All right, I think this is a good spot for a base. I think it's a good spot indeed. Let's get pretty close to the ground here, so if we need to, well, let's make sure we're not touching. But make sure that we can actually get up to the craft if we need to, if we don't have enough hydrogen. Oop, oop. I think that's good right there. We have 80 days of fuel time. You know what? I think we're safe to just let it sit here. Actually, how much? 56 minutes? 57 minutes of fuel time? I think we're going to be fine. 33 days of fuel time? Yep. We are totally set. In fact, let me turn off the lights. We don't need them. Yeah. There we go. Let's see what this guy had on him. Not as though we can take anything. Large steel tubes. Anywho, let's get started with the montage. See you guys when we're finished. Alright folks, and we are back. The base is, obviously, as you can tell, not nearly finished. We just have enough to get our base started, but here it is. We have a refinery, an assembler connected to a cargo container. We have a battery, a little tiny control panel. We have 1, 2, 3 solar panels as of now. We're going to get more once we have time to go back to our ship and grab the rest of the solar panels, which we have being produced at our ship. And I think we're also going to extend this out one more block and get one more row of solar panels in. But that's going to be our power source for now. We're going to put the nuclear reactor on the wayside for now, as well, we don't have any silver and I don't know where to find silver right now. So we also decided to put an interior turret on the side, and this acts as an added side effect of giving us pretty much an unlimited resource of, well, components from all the sabroids that keep on dying. So as you see, I just picked up some resources just from in between me shutting off the video and turning the video back on to stop the montage. I got even more resources. And one of these sabroids actually dropped some magnesium, which we have in here, and we produced a whole bunch of ammunition for that gun. So if we continue to get magnesium from those sabroids, well, we're going to be perfectly set. It's almost like an unlimited amount of resources from those little spiders. Anyhow, this is the very start of the base. The base is going to become much larger. It's going to be enclosed. We're going to have pressurized rooms eventually with oxygen generators, oxygen tanks, hydrogen tanks, and all that, as well as a landing pad. Well, landing pad definitely, and a launch pad for our ship that's going to eventually make it up into space so we can finally get off this rock, but in due time. Alright, now let's just see, do we have anything left in here? No, I don't believe we do. Let's hide the empties. Nope. Oh, yep, we do. We have some steel plate. We should grab that. And I think that'll probably be it for this particular episode. Next episode, I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do. We might continue on building, or maybe we'll start with our mining base. I think we're probably going to mine the silicon, the nickel, and the magnesium first. And then we might also build a proper landing pad with heavy armor blocks, so that we don't damage anything if we decide to use larger thrusters. So let's throw that in there. Got plenty of resources. In fact, I might want to, well, I'll do that next episode. But we are going to make a ramp up there, so in case we don't have any jetpack fuel, we can still make it up to our base. But that will be for a later time. I keep on seeing the speck off in the distance. I don't know if you can see that. Kind of wonder what it is. It might just be an artifact of something, but maybe it is actually something we should take a look at. Anyhow, I think that will be it for this episode. Thank you folks for watching, and I will catch you folks next time.